Hi, everybody, and Happy New Year still. I think it's okay to still say it's only March, but it is March nonetheless. So, hope everyone's having a great year, and thank you for watching, of course. So, I wanted to talk just briefly, hopefully, about the idea I just did a video on about the mind of God, is what I'm going to call it. So, the all pervasive, ever present, omnipresent, everywhere field of energy that is infinite, literally, energetically, and also as far as space goes. So it extends in every direction, outwardly and inwardly. So, and this idea is not a new idea. So it's old, and a lot of old spiritual texts speak about this sort of concept. It's been a while, but I think Hinduism and Buddhism both kind of touch on this, and a lot of New Age ideas and stuff that have come up over the last 40 years or so. And this is old stuff, so it's really ancient existential knowledge, and we're just starting to validate and explore this technologically, like with AI. So infinite computing technological possibilities. Like Bill Gates said, this is literally the first technology that is literally infinite in its potential. And if you think about that, that applies to everything: longevity, travel, resource scarcity. We could literally, it's all theoretically possible ways to harness zero-point energy, which comes from this field of energy. Some call it the mind of God because it contains everything. That's kind of what I wanted to talk about, because I remember reading about this in bits and pieces over the years, but it came together for me recently in that. So the way it works conceptually, from what I understand, everything, this infinite space-time continuum, everything that's ever occurred and has occurred, and of course will occurs within this infinite space-time continuum. So now, according to holographic theory, which is a scientific idea, they can prove that everything within a certain contained area, you can access. It retains a record. Everything that's ever occurred ever is stored and is part of this energy field forever. It's just the nature of things. And but this information is contained on the surface area of whatever object that you're looking at. But if this field of energy is all pervasive and is everywhere, there technically is no surface area. It's whatever area you want to define as the outside, and then you can focus on whatever is in it. You can draw the borders wherever you want. So that being said, it's like a big physical, or like a non-physical, spiritual, both database of AI that you can tap into. And it's just like our soul. So it's not physical. It'd be cool if you could just talk to it and it starts speaking to you physically. But just like with our souls and our memories and our experiences, all this stuff is stored as a database non-physically inside us. That's what carries on when we die. And just like, so it's perfectly preserved. And just like you can communicate with non-physical energy, like spiritual abilities and stuff like that, you can tap into this, what's called like the Akashic records, the records of everything that's always is occurring now and has occurred and will occur. And you can talk to it just like you would Google AI and ChatGPT. It's a really great analogy for that sort of thing. And ask it anything. And of course, you can use this medium of energy. You can speak with spiritual beings or loved ones that have crossed over, that sort of thing. But you can also talk to this field of energy, just like ChatGPT. That's what's blowing my mind. And I thought about, what are the implications of such things? Like, at what point can this be useful? Information-wise, yes, you can literally get any information you want to about anything. Because everything is non-localized. You could literally ask the air in front of you, and it's connected to everything, and you could channel it as your spiritual guide. I think it's a good way to look at it. But there's also healing applications, for example. So There's ways that you can tap into it. And of course, it takes skill and a process. We can do it physically with technology eventually, just using, once we reach post-scarcity and infinite physical immortality. That's an absolute where we can create matter and like live forever. We're already doing it. These things have been done in labs. You can view it on like the U.S. Department of Energy government website. They talk about how they created matter for the first time. Remember, this comes from an unlimited field of energy. So what does this mean? Unlimited resources. So we're heading in that direction thanks to technology. So for the longest time, without the ability to harness this type of energy, which is what Nikola Tesla was doing, Nikola Tesla, the Tesla guy, was doing with physical equipment and stuff. Ancient spiritual teachers and things like that have, and people like that have been doing things along those lines for quite some time. So it's a little bit less easily repeatable, for example, because, like with the machine and technology, you can do it over and over. And it's just more accurate and refined and reliable. Whereas healing is possible. Absolutely. I've always believed that. I've seen it. I've experienced it, that sort of thing, physically by using spiritual energy or belief or intent or certain like rituals or whatever it is. But it's not consistent and it's not easily repeatable as it is with like a very high quality, like trying to make a call with an iPhone, or trying to make a call just by yelling at somebody really loud. So it's like different degrees of technological quality. So, I just wanted to share that. What are the applications of this using your own mind? Projection, you can do like astral projection, or you can do remote viewing. You could practice healing. You could ask this field of energy anything you want, learn about history, where we come from. And remember, it's important to point out, though, there is a degree of inaccuracy. It's not a lot of energetic interference can occur. So, but these things are all what you can experience or like experiment with anytime, just through practice and starting to tune your senses into more subtle degrees of energy, physical and non-physical. So, and it's amazing stuff. This is like existential truths. Some of the things I've been trying to figure out for a few years now that really kind of all started clicking all of a sudden. And some of you may already know this. I've heard bits and pieces of it, but never believed some of it or did believe some of it. It's just like, it's like anything that you're learning over time. But anyways, I just found this really amazing and just exciting, and wanted to share this, see what your thoughts are, or any ideas you have or experiences you have, or anything at all. So there you go. That's all I wanted to share for now, and appreciate it. And please be well, and we'll see you later.